Good evening, everybody. Old Man Strength Dave here once again. And I went to another card show with my brothers, my son, my son-in-law, and one of our good friends. And we got some really good deals at the card show and from eBay, I gotta say. So here I'm gonna start us out here. I got this off of eBay, these Heroes of Hawaii. Love these things. I mean, they're really nice cards, and I didn't pay very much for them, so I was happy with that purchase. Monday Night Heroes, that was an eBay purchase also. Steve Young, gotta like him. CJ Stroud, just a cheap card. And then I had this one. Going through my cards and taking out cards that aren't the greatest. I mean, that's just the commons. I know my son loves the commons. I'm not a big fan of them as much because I probably have a lot more shiny cards and stuff like that. Otherwise, he probably would be the same if he had so many of them. But so someday he'll be in the same situation, I'm sure. Anyhow, let's just start with the quarterbacks. Here we got Will Howard, Bowman U, and I'm thinking that he's going to be doing really well in the draft. I hope somebody picks him up that will use him right away. Jackson Dart, same thing for him. We got Jaden Daniels. I paid, I think, $3 for this card, but it's just a common card, but he's hot right now, and I just want to pick up some cards of his before if he gets super hot, you know, like Mahomes or Brady or Manning or, you know, the group of people that are awesome. Penix Jr., bought that. I can't remember how much I paid for that, but now I think $2.50 for that one also. Bryce Young, got that cheap. Another Bryce Young cheap, $1 or less. This one gentleman had too many cards, and his wife said, "Hey, sell them or else." So because he does a lot of breaking, and he's getting into not doing breaking and just buying cards like I do. Certified Stars, Richardson. I love these cards. These Topps Chromes, all etch, sweet looking cards. I'm trying to buy some of these at the moment, but so if anybody wants to trade me that watches this show, all maybe 3 of you. Voltaic, CJ Stroud, Silver Prism, sweet. That is actually going for like $8 to $20 depending on CJ Stroud, and I got these Strouds for less than $1 a piece. Can't imagine it. Look at this all etched card. I mean, come on, that is sweet. For less than $1. Less than $1 there too. I know it's Topps, but this one I think I got for less than $1 again. Just amazing. This one too. And this one, the green. I mean, they're worth more than $1. That's for sure. And he is a pretty decent quarterback already, and he could go on fire again like he did 2 years ago. Purdy, these are all less than $1. Trevor Lawrence, I got a duplicate of that one if anybody wants to trade. I think Trevor Lawrence is still a good quarterback. His team needs to do good. This Hall Pass one, I mean, look at how sweet that card is. Less than $1. You know, I love these spellbounds, so I found these Tuas, and we got a whole bunch of the same, but I just pick them up no matter what, even if I have them already. Notoriety, I love. I think Tua is a decent quarterback. He's way above average, in my opinion. Here's another guy way above average. Hope he's got the coach there now, so Lamar Jackson, Lamjack, he's good. And that one, less than $1. You know, I mean, Baker Mayfield had a good year this year, so I bought a couple of his cards. Keep handy. Peyton Manning, you know, I like him. Drew Brees, love that guy. Hype silver card. Can't go wrong. John Elway, Heroes card. I love those Heroes cards. Any kind of Heroes card. There's another one of him. And the tops, all etch. I got that on eBay, the all etch one, I believe. Or maybe not. Maybe it was at the card show. Warren Moon. Oh yeah, look at these two Jim Kellys. I mean, how sweet is that? My son is trying to find all these now. Sorry, my battery's getting low. Son is trying to find all those. I think they're Revolutions. Topps Revolutions. Dan Marino. Look at that. How sweet that card looks. This one, I don't know. It's called something goofy. I thought it was a negative card, but it's not. Dan Marino. Disco card. Joe Montana. Joe Montana Pink. There you go, Addie. Joe Montana Portals card. Like those cards too. Look at this, Archie Manning. I think this one was numbered. Yeah, 125 for under $1. And here I thought these were all Elways too. Look at the name, Craig Morton. Hey, he was a halfway decent quarterback. Not as good as Elway, that's for sure. We'll go to the running backs right now. And I got this on eBay. There again, the Heroes of Hawaii cards. 2000. Those cards were. Deuce Vaughn. Love those select cards. Bucky Irvin. He's pretty good. Jonathan Brooks. Jonathan Brooks Emergent. Jonathan Brooks again. His cards are going for nothing. This Thrillers card, I think I spent $2.50 on this one, but those Thriller cards are just nice. Of Gibbs. There's a Gibbs card again. Kyron Williams. He really did well this last year. Devon A. Chain. There's a lot of his cards for sale this last weekend. I guess it was a couple weekends ago already. Red, white, and blue. Here's a pink. Can't go wrong with that. Bijan rookie. Rated rookie. Red, white, and blue Bijan. Green wave Bijan. I mean, how can you... Less than $1. Brees Hall. When you find somebody like that that's willing to get rid of some cards just to get some extra cash so that their wife is happy with them again. Silver Barkley. I just got these in the Barkleys from eBay, and I think I paid $2.50 for both of them together with shipping, so that's a deal. Joe Mixon, silver. It's not bad running back at all. Derrick Henry, fireworks. Love Derrick Henry. Silver, Prism. And look at these two Camaras, the disco and the laser. Edgerrin James, tops. Red, white, and blue. Marshall Falk. Don't have that one yet. He's a beast. This grounded one, I think this one goes for like up to 15 bucks. Barry, what up, dude? Look at the pink. Sweet looking card. This green one of Earl Campbell. It's the end of the running backs. Wide receivers. We got to get going here. Xavier Worthy. I think I have a duplicate of that already. Who is this? Ollie Gordon II. I think he's going to get drafted fairly high this coming draft. In Green Bay, where I'm going to be at. Lifelong dream to be at a draft, and it's in Green Bay, so I'm going. I'll be there. Along with my son. Or no, my son can't make it. They got stuff going on at school. I think they got their musical or whatever that he's in charge of, kind of, or is in charge of. Marvin Harrison Jr., 2 beautiful cards of that. Xavier Worthy, By Storm, another By Storm of Brian Thomas Jr. Ooh, Stellar Rookies. These are sweet looking cards. I want to find some more of these. I think that's a silver also. And this Malik Neighbors, look at that clutch card. See-through. Rome Odunze. Bear fans, there you go. Josh Downs, pink. Jalen McMillan did halfway decent last year. Adonai Mitchell. Zay Flowers, red, white, and blue. Garrett Wilson. Huh. Color match. Looks beautiful. Jalen Waddle. Full throttle. I love those. Full throttles are really nice looking, especially the pinks. T. Higgins. Cooper, my little Cooper Cup. Those cards actually go for quite a bit. Some kind of dots. Anyhow, but they're not normal. I don't know where they get them from. Cooper Cup. At least that's when I looked them up. Cooper Cup Green Ice. Never saw that before in a long time anyways. Cooper Cup Laser. Larry Fitz and the old-timer Art Monk in the pink. Got a couple tight ends here quickly. Brock Bowers, love the guy. He's awesome. All etch Brock Bowers. Yeah. This Topps finest Brock Bowers. Trey McBride, silver, die cut. We got some Sam Laporta's semi. Green Wave. Green Ice. And a pink R for Laporta. And then this is Jatavian Sanders. Just look at how sweet that card is. And I got it through eBay cheap, like $1.25 for that card. And it's a numbered out of 25. Something like that. Defensive players, not too many of them, but some really cool ones. Silver, Michael Williams. He's supposed to go high in the draft this year. Latu. Rookie Prismatic. Love them, you know. Brandon Fisk. Can't remember how to say it. For the Rams. I mean, he's just a beast on the line as a rookie last year. And it's black and white checkerboard. Can't go wrong. I think I paid $2 or $3 only for that card, and I don't care who it is. It's black and white checkerboard. That's awesome. Aiden Hutchinson. And the fridge. William Perry. Now all we got left is my favorite cards and a couple cards to look at. Malik Willis. Got this Heroes card on eBay for a couple bucks only. Love those cards. Ron Dane on one side and Jamal Too Small Anderson. Not too small because he was huge. Aaron Rodgers Heroes card. Aaron Rodgers New Heroes card. J.E.T. Aaron Rodgers Disco. Aaron Rodgers die cut. These cards I love, but they don't really sell for very much. I mean, well, they do sell up to $10 depending on who the player is, you know. But they're just sweet. Fireworks. Brett Favre Portals, green ice. Jordan Love, Mosaic. Mark Brunell, pink. Here we got this prismatic of Marshawn Lloyd. I think I paid $2 for that one. Rookie. Jonathan Taylor, blue. There's the, is that the jade or the green? Doesn't matter. JT. I think I paid $2 for this one, the Youth Movement, but it's blue out of $2.99. Prismatic of JT. Green. Melvin Gordon. I think I paid $1 for that one. My son got it for 50 cents at another table. But it's his rookie of the Prism draft picks. I mean, that's a deal no matter what price you got it at. Out of 75, Ron Dane. The tops. Some kind of gold wave. Will Pauling. That guy is a beast receiver. I don't know if, I think he's going in the draft this year or else he transferred. One or the two in the portal. Mecole Hardman. We got these two Devontae Adams for under $2 for the two of them. What a deal. Off of eBay. Got this one at the card show. I think I paid $2 for this. It's Robert Ferguson jersey and a football. And that was game worn, game used. James Lofton laser. And there's his running mate, John Jefferson, JJ, the original JJ. Edgerrin Cooper, he's going to be a beast for the Packers. And here's one of those cards again that I thought was a negative card, but it's called something else, I can't remember. And this one I was going to pay up to $3 for it, and the guy goes, you bought so many cards, just take it. Sweet. It was on a Plinko board as a prize, and I said, hey, will you sell that card instead? And he said, you bought so many cards, take it. I did buy a lot of cards from him because it was just insane prices, just insane. But red, black and white checkerboard for Julius. Played for the Packers for quite a few years. Well, I shouldn't say quite a few, 2 or 3. We won't remember that he played for the Bears. Anyhow, we got this Brian Thomas Rockout. I believe I got duplicates of that. So if anybody watches this video and you want to trade, there you go, of the good rookie this last year. Aaron Rodgers, red, white, and blue stripe. Prism. This guy, I'm hoping that the Packers can get him in the first round if he drops that far. He's like 6'4", 220 pounds or something like that. I think he's going to be a beast if we can get him in the draft. I prefer that we draft somebody, a defensive lineman, in the draft in the first round. But if we have to take a first round wide receiver for the first time in a long, long time, I prefer him. Tez Johnson, he's going to get drafted fairly high, I think, within the top 3 rounds, most likely. So I picked up a card of his again. Here's all these. These are all, I already have these cards already, so of all that last pile. So if anybody wants to trade, but look at all these spellbounds of Tua's. Trade bait, and there again, like I said, Trevor Lawrence got that to trade, and Josh Jacobs Phoenix. I believe that all these are duplicates. I didn't double check. Sometimes get stuff goofed up, and it isn't that. But if anybody wants to trade for them or anything else, just get a hold of me somehow in the comments or whatever. I'll try to look through the comments to see if anybody does comment on my stuff, because I don't think too many people are watching at the moment, at least. So someday maybe. I hope everybody has a good rest of the day, and God bless you in everything that you do, especially card collecting. Bye now.